Oh, what a catch by Jay Nathanielman. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Junior take a shot deep. Open target. Her third from left to right. Sets off. Oh,
Down.
watch him. He's going to step. He's going to go for it. It fell from the sky into Aaron Icing.
Welcome to University of Illinois Memorial Stadium, where we make our season 19 YouTube premiere tonight. And we have a very cold game here in store for you. It is 13 degrees below zero with the wind chill. And it's Nate Murphy with Logan Mitchell tonight. Logan, 2 1-0 squads. Cincy coming in looking to prove that week 1 was an aberration. And it's their veteran quarterback versus the Illini freshman quarterback. But of course, Illinois has Josiah Henry in their backfield.
That's right, Murph. We got another matchup of a new team versus a returning team, and both teams are looking to solidify that week 1 was not a mistake.
And last week, there was an interesting note. All of the new teams that played a team that was around in season 18 all won their game last week. So we'll see if Illinois can snap that trend here tonight at home. But Cincinnati with the football first, and it's Ludwig Friedman with the ball, going to throw it on play number 1. He finds landslide, but only for a yard.
Yeah, quick little pass, hit the out route. Illinois was able to be ready for it, though, and they came up with a nice little stop.
Quick hit right there by Jeff Johnson to make sure Lyde couldn't get anything after the catch. And I mentioned briefly the weather, 6 degrees without the wind chill factored in, below zero with the 13-mile-an-hour wind, wreaking havoc on everybody tonight. We'll see how that plays into this game. Throw number 2 is complete into the flat, and it's Kendrick Singleton breaking some tackles, sets up a 3rd and 1.
Good read there by Friedman, getting the ball out quickly, and good effort by the wide receiver to get some more yards.
And James in chat saying it's cold. I don't know that cold describes it fully. And Friedman going to take off on the read option, keeps it for 11, and moves the chains for the Cincinnati's first down.
Yeah, I don't know about you, Murph, but up here I have those little hot pockets in my feet.
I mean, I'm bundled up. We got the space heaters going in the booth. We're doing our best to stay warm. Not easy even in the booth. And Friedman under center barking out signals. He's going to turn and hand it to CeCe his first carry, good for 2.
Yeah, I was wondering when we were going to see the sophomore get a handoff. Good job, but the pocket collapsed, and Illinois was able to mitigate that.
And we've got 2 pretty good running backs in this ball game. CeCe Mucci, not the big name that Josiah Henry is, but when they give him the chance, he can certainly carry the ball and pick up big yards. And they'll throw it here on 2nd down. It's Singleton again, his 2nd catch. This one good for 14 and a 1st down.
Yeah, I think Illinois thought long with us, Nate. Normally in the cold you want to run the ball a lot, but Cincinnati is looking like they want to air it out.
They have come out throwing here early on, and they're going to throw it again. They're going to take their shot downfield, and it is incomplete. And maybe the wind pushed that one to the sideline, had a man with a step, and just couldn't keep him in bounds.
Yeah, it looks like it carried it a little bit too far, but good coverage by Illini.
And not a bad throw. Friedman put that one where it needed to be. Now a sweep near side. It's Caleb Powell, walk-on, going to pick up 3 on that carry. Sets up a 3rd and 7.
Well, Nucci's got to be hating himself right now. The walk-on has more rushing yards than him.
Now, after 1 carry, yeah, we'll see how long that stands. I won't imagine it's going to stand very long. But on 3rd and 7, it is a passing down, and they will throw it here. Far side in the flat, and it is knocked away. Incomplete, and at 4th and 7, Cincinnati's going to have a decision to make, and they will punt it away.
Yeah, the safety, Justice Hall coming down into the flats and knocking that ball loose. Great stand here to get the ball back.
So a promising early drive here for Cincinnati is going to wind up with a punt that bounces through the back of the end zone. And we're about to see freshman quarterback Noir Royale and Josiah Henry, the senior running back, come out here for Illinois on their first possession. And we'll see what the Illini decide to do. Offset eye, Royale under center, and they're going to give it to Henry. Right up the middle, throws out the stiff arm and quickly picks up 8. It'll be 2nd and 2.
Yeah, we knew coming into this the game plan for Illinois would be to get Henry the ball. The big back is a key point of this offense.
And we saw Illinois throw the football a pretty decent amount last week in the win, and they're going to come out here and throw on 2nd and short, and they get it to Henry out in the flat. And if you're not going to hand it to him, you might as well throw it to him. Get him as many touches as you can. That's good for 13.
Yeah, good job by Illinois here. They're driving down the field, trying to make some magic happen early.
The ball sitting on their own 42-yard line here, 1st and 10. Henry dotting the I in the backfield. Tight end in motion left to right, and they're going to hand this off to Henry. Makes a cut and gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Give him a gain of 1. He was shut down there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, the Bearcats defense recognized that was going to be a rush early on. Good job by them filling up the holes in the line.
So 2-by-2 look, all 4 receivers tight to the line of scrimmage. This one thrown to Thompson Thunder. He's good for a yard, and that'll be it. It'll be 3rd down and 8, so long 3rd down now for the Illini.
Yeah, I like the play call and I like the pass, Murph, but you got to be recognizing where the sideline is and keep your feet in bounds.
Got to get that to him maybe a step quicker, give him a chance. Screen play, get it to Henry out in space, and he will not be able to break free from the 2nd tackle and the wave of Bearcats that show up to drag him down in the backfield. So it will be a 4th down coming up, in the Illini, they picked up a quick 1st down and then are forced to punt it away. Cincinnati basically duplicating what the Illini defense was able to do on their first trip out.
Yeah, that was a good set of downs for the Cincinnati defense. Able to get the ball back in their offense's hands and trying to play that field position battle right now.
And the Illini going to punt this one away, fielded inside the 20, and a good return coming out over the 35. Landslide picks up 17 now to about the 38-yard line. Friedman and company had something going before they stalled out. What are they going to do on this drive to finish here, Logan?
Take some mid-level shots instead of just going deep or under. Try to stretch the defense out a little bit more and then open holes for the running game.
And they're going to come across the middle, underneath, complete catch and run from Rin Chucky. And a nice 11-yard pickup for Chucky and a 1st down for the Bearcats.
Good turn up field there by Chucky. He recognized that there was going to be space and he cut quick and just attacked it.
Play action fake here, and this one thrown away. So Friedman, quickly recognizing nothing was there, chucks that one into the stands and sets up 2nd down.
Yeah, good throwaway. Got a little bit of pressure off the edge. You might have been able to hold on a little bit longer, but don't risk it.
A read option look, and right up the middle goes Friedman. So a little midline read action here. And Friedman picks up 7, sets up a short 3rd down here for the Bearcat offense.
Yeah, 3rd and 3 is exactly where you want to be. If you're going to be on a 3rd down, opens up the playbook a little bit more to see what you can do.
2-by-2 look, play fake here once again. Thrown far side, and Lyde is able to keep the feet down inbounds. Picks up the 1st down, and the Bearcats have something going.
Yeah, great 1st down here. I got an update from Twitch. Texas scores to go up 7-0. There's 6:20 left in the 1st over there.
A quick score for Texas getting on top of Colorado. No score here, and Friedman fires this one near side, incomplete as it's batted away, and that'll set up a 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I kind of expected an offensive fireworks show here tonight, Murph, but I'm never going to turn down a defensive battle.
You know, it's something we don't get to see very often. We see a lot of shootouts here in the CFSL. Defensive struggles for nearly a full quarter here so far, at least the first half of the quarter. It's certainly nice to see. Illinois shutting that one down for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and 7 here for the Bearcats. They'll throw it here underneath and in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. That was CC Mucci in the flat. I don't know that he would have got the 1st down, but would have made it maybe a tougher decision to whether go for it or punt it. They're going to punt it here from inside the Illini 40.
Yeah, he just heard the footsteps and tried to cut upfield a little too early. Got to secure the ball first.
Well, they will secure a for the brand moment, though, as this one is knocked out of bounds inside the 5. So Cincinnati doesn't get what they wanted out of the drive, but their defense now set up with a chance to slow this offense down and deep in their own territory. And Henry quickly picking up 5. This is where Illinois needs to live. Between the tackles, start to wear down Cincinnati here early on.
Well, if you're going to wear them down, that's the person to hand the ball off to. Henry is not a small boy by any means, and he can put a bruising on him.
And we'll see if they give it to him again. They do on the draw play, but Cincinnati is ready. Multiple Bearcats in the backfield, and then Diego Locksmith is able to lock him down, puts him on the turf for a loss of 2, and it will be 3rd and 7.
Draw play that close to your end zone, Murph. I don't like it. You want to have a lot of space to play with that in case of the situation like that we just saw.
And again, a little delayed handoff. Henry is going to pick up a yard, and that will be it. Once again, that defense coming up quickly to make the play. A nice stop there. Sets up a 4th and long, and Illinois is going to punt it away.
Yeah, if you're a Bearcats fan, you got to be happy about this right now. You're going to get great field position to start another drive. You just have to hope the offense can get the gears all clicking.
And that was, Duke Gallagher, who made the play on that 3rd down stop, came flying up from his linebacker spot. We mentioned defensive struggle here. Both teams have had the ball a couple of times. Neither team has really been able to do much with it. Cincinnati has gotten more yardage. They've gotten a little bit more mileage out of their possessions, but nothing to show for it. Set up in good field position here, and this one's going to be thrown away. So good coverage again initially here from the Illini defense.
Yeah, it must have been good coverage downfield. I would have liked to see him hold the ball a little bit longer and let one of those receivers try to get open deep.
There hasn't been a ton of pressure, but you're right. Friedman is letting it go and throwing it away kind of early to save any kind of sack or potential misread. He hands it off to Mucci here. He's going to pick up 4. He'll set up a 3rd and 6.
Yeah, they're 50% on 3rd downs right now, Murph. They're in a good spot for it. See maybe a slant route or something quick outside and try to get something.
In this spot on the field, you might have 2 shots at it. Although you go backwards on the screenplay, that might take 4th down out of the playbook as Mucci dropped in the backfield by Timothy James, who read that screenplay from the get-go. And it'll be 4th and 10, and we'll see what Cincinnati decides to do.
Yeah, big number 69 on Illinois was not fooled by that. They were able to read the screen and make that stop in the backfield.
Yeah, James, one of the 4 defensive tackles that the Illini have on their roster. This one hits at the 1 and just gets into the end zone. So now the Illini coming back out. They have not moved the ball very well. They've picked up a couple of 1st downs on their first drive, but the Cincinnati defense, especially the run defense, Logan, has been up to the task early.
Oh, absolutely. And I know Mike loves saying that punters' lives don't matter, but if I'm semi-rage, I'm getting that man a scholarship right now.
Well, I mean, he was close to pinning him inside the 5 once again, but Henry gets this run, takes it to the outside, makes 1 cut, and he gets it upfield, picks up 11. And if you're Cincinnati, you got to be careful. You don't want to let him get rolling here.
No, you've got to be careful of this passing attack coming out of Illinois, but you can't forget about the run. Henry is going to get the ball all night long.
Offset eye, he's got it again, and once again, 3 Bearcats in the backfield to meet him and bring him down. And they actually give him a yard on the play. I didn't think he got that far, but it'll be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, I guess they're just wanting to pad Drake's ego a little bit.
And his stats, even 1 yard at a time. And Royale is going to take off quickly, slides down. He'll pick up 3. It'll be 3rd and 6 for the Illini.
Yeah, I got another update from Twitch. James Stanton for Texas, touchdown run. That puts him up 14-0. 3:38 left in the first over there.
We knew Texas was going to want to run the football against a team that gave up 300-yard rushing performances in one game a week ago. Ace Shepard, he's got his first catch of the ball game. This one good for 17. Royale 4 of 4 to start the night, and this one picks up a 1st down.
Yeah, you would think, Murph, that with a defensive struggle as we've seen, and the offense is not really able to click, that we'd see something a little bit more inconsistent from Royale, but he is perfect on tonight. Just has to get the ball out to his receivers in the right spots.
Now he's going to fake the draw play with a 5 wide set. He's going to take his shot down the seam complete. And now it's a foot race inside the 10 and inside the 5 goes Marco Gonzalez. 42 yards, first and goal Illini.
Great coverage downfield by the Bearcats, but if you give the quarterback enough time, those receivers are going to get open somewhere. And he saw the spot. Gonzalez just right up that seam, getting all the yards afterwards, putting his team in a perfect position.
And there you saw he changed his route. He stopped on a nice little hitch route, wasn't open. He makes himself available. Great play from Marco Gonzalez, the sophomore, finding an open spot for his freshman quarterback to give him the football. And now Royale gonna do it on his own, runs over a defender, finds the end zone, and it's an Illini touchdown.
Well, he did everything for his team on this drive, it feels like, so why not just carry it into the end zone himself? Great job keeping the ball, able to pounce off that one defender, getting into the end zone.
Read option, and Cincinnati played it well. You saw Henry was hit and dropped in the backfield. Royale made the right read. Linebacker stepped up, filled the hole, but Royale able to run through the tackle into the end zone. And with 37 seconds to go here in the first quarter, we have our first points on the board. Number 4, Illinois on top of number 13, Cincinnati, 7-0. And Logan, we've seen Cincinnati have some small successes. Now they're going to have a long field to work with here, or a longer field than we've seen them have to work with after the Noah Johnson return out to the 30. They've got to get something clicking. This feels like a drive they need to get points just to boost their confidence because they've played well.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the wind or what, Murph, but they get little things going and they get the clicks just right, but they can never quite pierce it together for a full drive. Let's see if they can start working that magic.
3 bunched tight to the line of scrimmage, bottom of the screen. They had one by himself up top, and Friedman doesn't even wait long enough to see if anything came open. Jimbo Covert going to get credit for a tackle right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, if you're a quarterback, I'm not sure if I'd run to the 6'5", 325-pound defensive tackle.
That's a guy you probably want to run away from more often than not. Friedman near side and nearly intercepted. Bill Bass comes flying up, made a great read, and knocked it away.
Yeah, Bill Bass, he must have saw a grasshopper on that ball because he just jumped out of the water and was almost able to come down with it.
And now Cincinnati going to set up the screen on 3rd down. Mucci breaks one, and that'll be it. Gets a yard. And that's how quarter number 1 comes to a close. Illinois on top, 7-0. Come on back. You're watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports right here on YouTube. And welcome back inside Illini Memorial Stadium. And the Billy Badbass comments going up in chat after the pass deflection from Bill Bass. And Cincinnati punts it away once again. Illinois going to have great field position, breaking a tackle, getting it to midfield and a little bit further is Christopher Gentry. Get it out to the Cincinnati 49.
Man, that felt like it was a lot longer than a 21-yard return, Murph, but he did a great job bobbing and weaving, able to get his team in good field position.
Yeah, he was trying to shake that last defender and couldn't quite do it. Now Royale going to take off, slides down to avoid the big hit, picks up 5. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I guess you could say, Murph, he couldn't shake him off.
I mean, you could say that, but we're not in Cincinnati, so I don't know if we're allowed to, or we're not in Kansas City, I should say. So I don't think we're allowed to say that. And this one is complete, breaking a couple of tackles, and now it's a foot race. And into the end zone goes Ace Shepard from 44 yards out, and it is an Illini touchdown.
Well, Shepard must have hurt us because he shook off 2 defenders there. Didn't think it was going to go that far, but he made some magic happen after the catch and just beamed down that sideline, able to extend this lead for the Illini.
The simple crossing route, and he had a step on the defender. It was Zach Bredenstedt, the freshman corner, trying to chase him down, and then he slipped the tackle, slips another one, as you mentioned, and nobody on the back end of the Cincinnati defense was able to catch him after that. And so we didn't have a score until late first quarter, and all of a sudden the Illini have put up 2 in the span of about a minute, and it is 14-0. Cincinnati now in a hole. They need to come figure something out. They've punted the ball on every possession so far tonight, and some of these possessions, Logan, are getting inside the Illini 40 and still can't come away with any points.
Yeah, Murph, I don't know what's going on really with them. I can't tell if it's the offense just isn't clicking or that defense is just dialing in and sitting down hunkering. But Cincinnati's got to get over that hump.
Well, Jackson Mitchell makes a catch and a nice run after the catch, but takes a big hit at the tail end of that play. Picks up 7. It'll be 2nd down and 3.
Yeah, good pickup there. You want to keep this momentum going. Go fast, attack them hard, keep picking up those chunks of yards. That way your offense doesn't stall out as soon as you get into their territory.
He'll take 7 yards on just about every play if you can get it. Draw play, Mucci trying to shake free and still hasn't been whistled down. Now the whistle blows. They do give him forward progress right at the line to gain, so 1st and 10 for Cincinnati.
Yeah, good hard run there by Mucci. Way to fight for that first down, even if it was a close one.
So now on 1st and 10, thrown away, and so no yards on 1st down puts you in a tougher spot here at 2nd and 10.
Yeah, take an early shot, maybe on 1st down, throw it away if you don't see what you like, but now you got to get back to your bread and butter.
Quick 2-step drop, and this one in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. And I believe that was Singleton he was trying to get it to. It's dropped. It'll be 3rd and 10.
Yeah, if you're that freshman, you got to hold on to the ball. You're in a perfect spot. Don't get scared by the footsteps.
Would have been a 3rd and short. Instead, it's a 3rd and 10. And then this one tried to squeeze into the window and couldn't quite get it to where it needed to be. Incomplete. 4th and 10 and another Cincinnati drive that had some potential, had a couple of nice plays. They picked up a 1st down and then stalls out nearly immediately, punting this one back to the Illini now, who have found a rhythm, Logan, and it's starting to get to danger territory if they can continue to roll.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to let this offense keep rolling. And I'm starting to wonder if there's not some curse with Cincinnati and the number 40, Murph.
And they're moving it between the 40s, but they haven't been able to do much after that. And Thomas Banks picks up 10, spins off a couple of tackles, gets the 1st down, and Royale 7 of 7, 125 and a touchdown to start the night.
Still perfect on the night, and he's doing a great job of spreading that ball around and hitting all of his playmakers.
And he'll throw it again here on 1st down. He'll get it to Henry. So he's 8 of 8 and add 3 more yards to that. Henry, his 3rd catch of the night. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Yeah, good little dump route out to the halfback. Big boy's got to shed that 1st tackle and get some extra yards, though, at some point.
Minus the long touchdown catch and run. And there's the first incompletion. Ajani Abu was in the area for Cincinnati to help knock that one down. It'll be 3rd and 7. I was going to say, other than the long catch and run, Cincinnati's open field tackling has been great.
Absolutely, and their coverage really hasn't been that bad either, Murph. They're playing tight on their mans, and they're able to at least be in position to make a play.
Screenplay, and Henry runs through a defender and is able to pick up the 1st down. He just bowled over one of the defensive backs there. I believe it was J.D. Crabtree, who was eventually able to make the tackle, but it is a 1st down.
Yeah, 190 pounds versus 261, Murph. There's not much Crabtree could have done that.
He did his best to come back and make the play afterwards. And in the backfield, Henry tries to shake off a 1. Can't get away from man number 2, who is Blake Barrow. And it will be a 3-yard loss, 2nd down and 13 coming up.
Yeah, great read there by Cincinnati. They knew exactly where Henry was going to run, able to put 3 bodies in his way, make him bounce off and get off balance, able to wrap him up finally.
And I formation, they're going to throw out of it here, and Thomas Banks picks up 11, makes this a 3rd and short. So a nice play on a 2nd down and long to make this manageable 3rd down.
Yeah, Illinois should be able to convert here, maybe hand it off. I'd like to see him try some quick pass, though.
And you got Henry dotting the I. And Royale going to change something at the line of scrimmage. He's going to give it to Henry, and Cincinnati has it red. And it took 4 or 5 Bearcats to get back there before Robertson able to bring him down. But Cincinnati did exactly what they needed to do. They got penetration. They were able to swarm to the football, drop Henry in the backfield, and they forced a punt.
Yeah, good stand there by Cincinnati, able to get the ball back in the hands of their offense, give them some field to try to make something happen and get some momentum in their favor.
And then that ball hits at the 5 and springs through the back of the end zone on 1 bounce. So Cincinnati ball at the 20, 80 yards away from the end zone. They'd love to get it in and cut this lead in half. here late in the first half. Tight end in motion, right to left. He'll set up on the wing. And Friedman going to decide to tuck it and run. Nice cut. First down, and Moore slides down at the 34-yard line, where it's a first down.
Yeah, great rush there by Friedman, able to keep the ball and slide down at the very end, keeping his offense moving downfield quickly.
Three bunched tight to the formation on the near side. Friedman going to look over the middle. Nice little sit-down route by Chucky. He's got 8, sets up a short 2nd and 2.
Yeah, I like that bunch set in the bottom of the screen there, Murph. They all went separate ways, kind of confused that defense, allowing Chucky just to sit there right in the middle of the field and get an easy catch.
And now is Mucci, who tried to bounce it to the outside. He's going to get a yard, but that is it. Good job from that Illini defense to string that one out and shut him down. 3rd and 2 coming up.
Good play call. I liked it. It's just the Illinois defense was able to read that perfectly and get bodies in the way.
Now play action, and Friedman with time comes underneath and again knocked away at the last moment. And Illinois is going to get off the field once again. And Cincinnati had a shot there to convert. Just a great play to knock it away.
Yeah, the coverage by Illinois was just absolutely amazing. This whole drive, really, Murph, they're playing really tight coverage and staying with their man.
Gentry with the 15-yard return, and now with 4.5 to go in the first half, Illinois a chance to go on a little bit of a drive here, grind some of this clock and extend the lead. Ball at the 34, play fake hit as he let it go. He didn't have much of a chance to get rid of that one before he was just hit in the back.
Yeah, that bull rush by this Bearcats defense was perfect for that. They recognized what play he was going for and was able to get in the backfield before he had a chance.
And KP and chat, 21-0 Texas early in the second quarter. So that one may be starting to get out of hand. Colorado's going to have to watch out. Josiah Henry bowls his way forward for 5. It'll be 3rd and 5 here for Illinois.
Yeah, Illinois slow to start this drive, but I wouldn't imagine that they get slow the rest.
Nice catch across the middle. It's Marco Gonzalez, and he kind of bounced off a defender out to the near midfield, just shy of it. It'll be 1st and 10.
Yeah, fresh set of downs right now for Illinois. See what Royal can come up with.
Offset eye, they're going to give it to Henry, and he's going to cut it right between the tackles. He just put his head down, took off between the tackles, finds 8 yards, and sets up a 2nd and 2.
Well, we aren't even through the second quarter yet, Murph, and Henry's already knocking on his carries from last week. He was at 13. He's at 11 right now. I wonder if he's going to break it before half.
I would like to see him continue to get the football, but you see Royale finding receivers open. This is Thompson, Thunder, and Royale 12 of 14 here in the first half.
As good as this Bearcats defense is playing, Murph, you got to recognize this two-pronged attack coming out of Illinois. They're executing perfectly tonight.
And Banks makes a great contested catch. I tell you what, Blake Barrow was right there. You can't cover that one much better, but a good throw and catch to get 5.
Yeah, take what you can get. Move the chains a little bit up closer to that first down mark and see what you can do.
Cincinnati coming with pressure. It was picked up, and that one just off target. Had a couple of receivers that were in the area. One of them was breaking open. The ball falls incomplete, though.
Yeah, those were 2 open receivers that either one could have made a big play towards the end zone. Just have to put it in their breadbasket.
And draw play to Henry, and that one goes nowhere. Kakoa Rivers lays out and gets the shoestrings. That's going to set up a Jonah Henry, field goal attempt here for the Illini.
Oh.
And he missed it, so that a long attempt. It was about a 45-yard attempt. Remember, there are 13-mile-an-hour winds here tonight, so not an easy night to kick the football. It's cold, it's windy, and that probably played into that miss a little bit. So 1st and 10, Cincinnati, ball at their own 28. They'd love to get something going here before the end of the half, and they start it with CC Mucci up the middle for 3.
Yeah, Murph, I got a big update over from Twitch. Texas gets an interception. They took over at the Colorado 35, and then Colorado gets a pick 6, reduces the lead to 27-1. over there on Twitch.
And Colorado trying to climb back in it, and Cincinnati trying to put a drive together to get themselves right back in this one. As Lyde, his third catch, just short of first down yardage. It'll be 3rd and inches here for the Bearcats.
Yeah, really short yardage situation here. Hand the ball off. Let Mucci fight for the first down. He's done a great job of it tonight so far. Lean on your back in this situation.
Now they're going to go to the shotgun and spread things out. 3 to the top of the screen. They'll play fake it to Mucci. Friedman, he's going to take his shot wide open, man. And this is going to be a Cincinnati touchdown. Kendrick Singleton from 62 yards out for the Bearcat touchdown.
I mean, Murph, I guess Illinois thought the same thing as me. Hand the ball off, let your halfback fight for it, because they bit on that play action, and he was wide open. Big touchdown there for the Bearcats.
And when you're playing man coverage like it looked like Illinois was, and eyes go to the backfield and not on your man, that's what can happen. Big play for Cincinnati, and just like that, for as much control as Illinois seemed like they were in, all of a sudden it's a 7-point ball game, 1:44 to go here in the first half. But Illinois, a chance to double up. They will get the ball here to start the second half as well.
Yeah, if you're Illinois, try to go downfield, get some points on the board, and chew some clock off. That way you can double dip on the points.
And Royale going to throw this one across the middle. Nice catch. Whistle finally blows. Thomas Banks for 20 yards across midfield. That was a great throw into traffic.
Yeah, I think the refs were just as confused as us, Murph, on whether or not he actually came down with the ball. Looked like they were just waiting to see if he had possession or not.
That ball goes right between 2 Bearcat defenders. And he was almost on his way up before the whistle blew. Either way, 1st and 10, ball on the Bearcat 48, just like that. One play and across midfield. The Illini going to throw this one far side. Henry could not get him turned upfield, and he's going to lose 3.
Yeah, even if you hand it off to a big back that's as talented as Henry, the defense is going to be aware of it at some point, and they did a great job holding him back and getting a loss there.
And that one nearly picked off as Barrow had a shot at it. He's been all over the field for this Bearcat defense and nearly came up with a big play.
Yeah, great job there, Murph. Able to read and almost come down with it. Good swat away, force a long 3rd down.
And now Cincinnati going to call a timeout after they're able to swarm Henry in the backfield again. Henry, 13 carries for 28 yards. He's had a couple of decent runs of better than 10. But for the most part, Cincinnati's run defense, Logan, has shut them down. Illinois has had to mix things up to get to that 14 points. And now Cincinnati, with 1:14 to go, has a chance to go tie this thing up.
Yeah, if you're Cincinnati, you got to go downfield, tie this up before half, knowing Illinois is going to get the ball back. And another update from Twitch, Joey Woolford touchdown puts Texas up in a more 28-7.
And Cincinnati goes screenplay to start the drive. Did not fool the Illini defense. Dropped for a 3-yard loss. Sets up a 2nd down and 13.
Yeah, long 2nd down. You got to get something going forward there. I know what you were trying to do and trying to confuse the defense a little bit, but it ain't time to play pretty. It's time to play effective.
So now 5 wide receiver look, and Friedman has a little bit of time. He's going to throw far side and complete to Mitchell. Illinois going to take a timeout here. They want the football back. It's 3rd down and 12.
Yeah, Illinois putting the pressure on Cincinnati right now. Got to get something, at least get a bigger punt off.
And Mucci going to pick up 4 before the Illini swarm him and drop him right there. 48 seconds to go. The Illini take their 2nd timeout. They will get the football back and probably in pretty decent field position here. So we'll see how aggressive they play it. Do they go for the end zone, or do they just try and work their way into field goal range? Although right now, set up just inside the 45 of Cincinnati.
39 seconds left. You know you're getting the ball back. You have a lead, Murph. I think they're going to go aggressive and try to make a big-time play and get some big-time points on the board.
Do you trust your freshman quarterback? He's under pressure here. Hit, and they will call it incomplete. good pressure coming off the edge from Connor Hughes there.
They've trusted him all night so far. I think they got to keep going to it. Good pressure by Bearcats to get him to throw incomplete. And
they got him again. And this time Royale cannot get it away. It's Hughes for the second straight play. This time gets credit for the sack, and the Illini are going to run to the line of scrimmage here. Yeah, Bearcats are playing good, deep, prevent deep, able to keep them from getting anything. Now they can't on this one as Jessica Stevens works herself free. First catch for Stevens tonight, and it's that corner route. And when in doubt, corner route. It works again. First down, Illini. It always works, Nate. Now they're stepping on that field goal range. I don't know with the win, though. We'd have to see what they come up with. Now, they missed a 45-yarder a couple of possessions ago, so you're probably looking at near another first down. Doesn't matter. Stevens back-to-back big plays, and this time for an Illini touchdown. It wouldn't be an Illinois team if they didn't lean on a Stevens in the big play moments, Murph. Perfect job by her. She able to just streak downfield, get past all the defenders, and just secure it and get some points before half. Well, we hadn't called Jessica Stevens' name all first half, and all of a sudden they needed a big play on 3rd and long. They get it from Jessica Stevens. They go right back to her on the very next play. So back-to-back big plays, and Illinois in the end zone. 11 seconds to go here in the first half. They now hold a 21-7 lead. This one fielded at the 2. Cincinnati looking for a big special teams play. Will not get it, so 7 seconds to go. And I doubt you're very aggressive here if you're Cincinnati. No, Murph, they're probably going to go into the locker room and accept it right now. So offset eye, and it looks like they will just try and run this out. It's Mucci. Can he break something before half? He's still on his feet. He spins forward, picks up 9, no timeout called, and that is how your first half will come to a close. Number 4, Illinois on top of number 13, Cincinnati at halftime, 21-7. Logan, we saw some fireworks. Talk us through this first half of action. Well, we came in expecting 2 really high-powered offenses to come out and battle it out in a shootout, Murph. But it's been the defenses that have really stepped up tonight and been impressive. Both defenses have done good. It's that 2-pronged attack of Illinois that's really separating them from the Bearcats right now. Cincinnati has got to get something figured out offensively to get all the gears clicking. Well, there was 37 seconds left in the first quarter before we saw Illinois break through with our first points of the ball game. Since then, there's been 21 combined points. It's 21-7. And you see the offensive yards. It's the passing attack of Illinois, surprisingly, that's leading them in this ball game. And it's because Cincinnati has geared to stop Henry. And it's probably the right game plan. But you can't forget about the weapons in this receiving core. Stevens, Thunder, Gentry, Gonzalez, and Shepard. They've all made plays, including a couple of big ones for touchdowns. So Cincinnati, it's tough to stop, as you mentioned, this 2-prong attack, and they've got to come out and figure it out here on the first drive because you cannot fall behind 3 scores. No, not against an explosive offense like Illinois has. And not only are they explosive, if you're behind 3 scores, you give them a reason to do nothing but feed Josiah Henry, who can grind on a defense and grind clock. So this is a big possession for the Cincinnati defense. 2-by-2 look, all 4 receivers tight to the line of scrimmage. Here is Henry up the middle. He'll pick up 7, so a good run to start this drive. Yeah, and I see the AD for Illinois, Stevens, in chat saying he wishes he could get Henry some touches that are not draws. Well, there you go, Stevens. You just did. And there's 1, and it picks up 7. He's out of the backfield in this pattern, but they go to Ace Shepard. He'll pick up 6 and move the chain. So 2 plays and a first down here for Illinois to start the second half. Excuse me. That's a problem if you're a defense going against this offense. They hand the ball off, pick up a chunk of yards, and then they can just throw a quick slant and get the first down, and it just rinse, repeat. So on 1st and 10, they'll go speed option, and they get it out to Henry on the edge. He lowers the shoulder, runs through 1 defender before he's knocked down. So another first down play where Josiah Henry picks up 7. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Everybody talks about how deadly the read option is, Murph, but the speed option is sneaky. It can work really well if you play right and time it right, as we just saw.
And Henry, nice cut, bouncing off of defenders. And look out, he's starting to get it going. And a big back like this can certainly be a second half kind of back. He's got a first down here for Illinois.
Yeah, just hand the ball off. That's all you really need to do if you're this offense. Henry is going to get you yards no matter what.
And they're going to fake it to him here on this play. And Royale has all kinds of time. Filing his taxes back there, finds an open receiver, one-handed, and fighting into the end zone is Thomas Banks for an Illini touchdown.
You can have the best coverage downfield, Murph, but if you give the quarterback enough time like that to make a whole Philly cheesesteak sandwich, I mean, they're going to have a receiver open, and he hit the receiver around the dot. Thomas Banks was able to just waltz into the end zone.
I mean, I can appreciate a good Philly cheesesteak since I lived in Pennsylvania for so long, but we're in Illinois. He was probably back there making himself a deep dish before he was able to find his open receiver and lied with the return out across the 20. And we just mentioned, if you're Cincinnati, you cannot fall behind 3 scores. Here's your chance to get this back to 14. You still got all kinds of time left. That drive for Illinois only took about a minute and a half. So Cincinnati needs a quick response here.
Yeah, you've got to make this drive count. Whether you do it slow and methodical or fast and high-powered, you've got to go downfield and get some scores.
And Friedman on that read option that we mentioned not too long ago can be a very tough play to defend. He picks up 5. It'll be second down and 5.
Yeah, Murph, and to remind everybody on the odds on the sports book tonight, we had Illinois at minus 20.5. The over and under was set at 76.5.
Still got a way to get to that over, but right now Illinois doing their best to cover and knocked away. Nice play, laying out to swat that one down. Sets up a 3rd and 5, and Cincinnati has not been very successful on 3rd and 5 or 3rd downs.
No, Murph, they have not. Got to make something happen here.
And they do. Mucci slips a tackle. He was going to be stopped short, but individual effort picks up the first down. And J.W. Ibeck, you're welcome for putting that idea in your head.
I mean, we could have said, is it Cincinnati that has Skyline Chili, or is that Chicago? I don't know.
Cincinnati has Cincinnati-style chili, which is, or maybe it is Skyline Chili in Cincinnati. I don't know.
I know it's something weird. It's got like spaghetti in it. Like,
yeah, it's like chili on top of spaghetti. It's really weird. It's not that bad, but it is a little weird. Landslide with a nice catch across the middle. Just a quick in-breaking route and drags all the way across the middle, and Friedman just puts it right on him. Nice throw and catch and picks up the first down.
Yeah, good job getting the first down there. Keeping this drive rolling, getting some momentum behind their quarterback. You want him to get that momentum, get that confidence, and then let it unleash.
So 2-by-2 look just across midfield here for Cincinnati. Read option, and Friedman could not get away. That one was well defended this time. Harry Coggins gets into the backfield, his first tackle of the ball game, and it's a loss of 2.
Good job by Illinois' defense, able to get him in the backfield. Little update from Twitch. Texas is up 42-7. We got seconds left in that second quarter right now.
So that one is on mercy alert going towards halftime. And Cincinnati is on alert right now, trying to get back into this ball game. Blake Davis picks up tackle number 6 on Mucci there. Sets up a 3rd down and 8.
Yeah, not the spot you want to be in if you're Cincinnati. Gonna have to air the ball out. I don't think you can keep running the ball on 3rd down.
And on 3rd and 8, they will throw it towards the corner, and it is caught. First down yardage. Jackson Mitchell did a good job getting himself open, and guess what? When in doubt, well, this one's the out route, but same concept. He finds himself open for a first down.
Yeah, you can kind of see how the wind was affecting that pass. He had a little stutter step there to stay on target for it, but great pitch, great catch, able to move the chains and get them even closer, and they're past the 40-yard line.
Two tight ends set. They're going to hand this off, and that is the walk-on Caleb Powell, his second carry of the night. This time it doesn't go anywhere. Justice Hall with the tackle at the line of scrimmage. That was his third carry of the night, but it'll be second down and 10.
I like the play call, but you've got to cut it upfield just a little bit earlier. You had the space to get some yards.
And Friedman keeps it on the read option, runs straight into Timothy James. Boy, it looked like there was room to work. I didn't even see James hiding there. And all of a sudden, peekaboo, here I am, and he drops Friedman in the backfield.
Absolutely, Murphy. And we talked about third downs not being Cincinnati's cup of tea. This drive, that's when they've had their magic shot.
Well, they complete this third down pass, but good for only 3. It'll set up a 4th and 8, and they're going to try a long field goal here. This will be a 47-yard attempt.
Yeah, in this wind, you're really stretching it, Murph. We'll see if they can come up with it.
And it is driven, had the distance, but just like Henry going this direction, Hero Winters pushes it to the left, and it is no good. So 28-7, still your score with 4:34 to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah, that's a tough miss there. You've got to push it far side and hope it swings back in this kind of wind.
And Henry picks up 1 on that delayed handoff. And again, the Cincinnati run defense, they're playing strong. Need to hold up here through the rest of the second half.
Yeah, just bend, don't break. Make a play happen if you have to. But right now, you just got to play the yardage game against this Illinois offense.
And this one going to be dumped underneath, complete, and fighting free is Thomas Banks. He gets away, picks up 5 before he's wrangled out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and 3.
Yeah, push him out of bounds at the first. Don't let him get extra yardage. Put him in a 3rd and short where they can work some magic out.
And they will work enough magic to pick up a first down here. Ace Shepard, his 4th catch of the ball game, good for the first down.
Yeah, Shepard's been a quiet receiver for Royal tonight. Besides the touchdown, you wouldn't go notice, but he's just coming clutch when they needed him.
Draw play. Henry breaks through 1 arm tackle and fights his way for 3 yards. And these slow developing run plays, not Henry's strong suit. Let him get his momentum going downhill and run between the tackles.
Absolutely. And I see that they're asking not for the draw plays, but if you're getting 3 yards off a draw, I'm calling that a win, Murph.
And it sets up the 2nd and 7. You find Thomas Banks for the 7th time tonight. He's got 107 yards and a touchdown to show for it. That one good for a first down.
Yeah, keep moving the chains. Illinois is doing what they need to do, methodically moving downfield, waiting for that big play opportunity to strike.
A little inside handoff to Henry, and once again, the Cincinnati defense up to the task. Keoka Rivers with the tackle, his 5th on the night.
Cole saying if you keep getting 3 yards off any play, you win. Cole, typically punt on 4th down, right?
Maybe Cole likes to live dangerously and go for it on 4th and 1 every time. But, I mean, if you're picking up 3 yards on every play, I guess you're going to convert, right? I mean,
yeah, I guess
in theory.
You're technically going to win, probably, maybe.
As long as your theory holds all game long. But Henry going to stretch this one out. He's got more than 3. He's looking for 6. Needs to break 1 more tackle, and he will not. But he does have it inside the 10-yard line. And just like that now, Josiah Henry up near 100 at 86 yards on 20 carries, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They just keep chipping away at the Cincinnati defense, Murph, taking those 3 to 7 yard plays when they can, and we knew one was going to bust wide open, and who else but Henry?
And you gotta keep stepping up and trying to make the tackles in the open field, and that is not easy against this run game. Even Bucko Bonds trying to get in on it, and Brian Day with the stop here in the backfield. Bonds, as a backup running back, is no slouch either. So a nice job from Cincinnati shutting that one down.
Absolutely. Bucko came in, tried to vulture off of Henry's run, couldn't quite get out of that tackle.
Bond's still out there, but they will throw it on 2nd and goal. It's Banks. He is hammered down at the 3. It will set up a short 3rd and goal, though, and probably here is Josiah Henry time.
Yeah, good route, good throw, good catch. Able to get closer and get one of these halfbacks, possibly a touchdown.
3rd and goal from the 3. And they're bringing in all the big boys. Goal line formation, fullback in the backfield. Henry dotting the I. They're going to give it to the fullback, Zavi Thomas, and he's going backwards. Loss of 1. Ajani Abu with the tackle sets up a 4th and goal, and the Illini are going to have to kick a field goal.
Yeah, not what they wanted. If they would have handed it off to Henry, he may have been able to get into the end zone, but that was a good try off the fullback dive.
So 31-7 here is your score with 1:18 to go in the 3rd quarter after that Jonah Henry kick is up and good. And now Cincinnati needs a drive here. And I mean, this is a must-score drive, Logan, if I've ever seen one. You're down, where we're at 24 points now. Got to get something going. Got to get momentum in your favor.
Yeah, Murph, we've been saying you can't let this Illinois offense get ahead by 3 touchdowns. And right now they are. Cincinnati needs more than just 3 points on the board.
Thrown near side, complete. And a nice leaping catch there from Ryan Campbell. Picks up 4. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Yeah, just keep moving the ball downfield. Spread the ball out if you're Friedman. Hit your receivers on the perimeter. Hit them over the middle. Wait for that big play opportunity to arise.
Tight end in motion, left to right. And he will eventually slip out into the pattern. They'll throw that direction, and incomplete. Looked like he was trying to hit the comeback route and could not put it on target.
Yeah, just got to get that ball into the hands of your receiver. It's a tough throw in the cold and the wind, I know, but you've got to do better there.
And on 3rd down, they're going to try and set up the screen. And read like a book, dropped in the backfield once again. And I'm trying to pick up the number on who got him, but that defensive line had it read perfectly. And I believe it was Timothy James.
Yes, I believe you are right there, Murph. They read it perfectly and shut it down before it ever had a chance to become anything.
So 4th and 11, a 3 and out. And that is exactly the opposite of what Cincinnati needed. And now Illinois, they're going to start right at midfield after the 6-yard return from Gentry. And now if you're the Illini, I mean, I'm doing nothing but leaning on Josiah Henry and from time to time Bucko Bonds in the backfield. Turn around, hand it off, and see how much of this last 9:22 of the game clock you can kill off here on the next couple of drives.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if they don't start really pounding the rock and going into some clock-burning mode. They've got their big 24-point lead. Don't give Cincinnati anything to really come back in the game with.
And there goes Henry, a little outside zone read, and he's got 10, just short of the 1st down. Now, you saw the stats, though. We talked about it being Henry time, but Royale, very efficient, 22 of 29 tonight with over 300 yards.
Absolutely. He's played super efficiently. He had a great showing week 1, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. And he's just extending drives for this team.
Duplicating that tonight in Illinois, duplicating their week 1 results right now, 31-7 over Cincinnati as we head to the 4th. Throw the 4s up in chat. You're watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports right here on YouTube. And welcome back to Illinois Memorial Stadium. And Illinois on a drive here, looking to ice this one away in the cold. And that one dropped, so Royale put it where it needed to be and was not helped out this time by his receivers.
No, this Bearcats defense is trying to clamp up the best that they can, keep the receivers uneasy when going for the ball. They're doing a great job. Just got to get a play on the ball at some point.
And on 2nd and 10, this one thrown underneath. Maybe getting away with an illegal man downfield there. And Banks with his 10th catch, but no yards to show for it here. 3rd and 10 coming up.
Got an update over from Twitch. Texas extends their lead 49-7. Joey Wolford, his 5th touchdown tonight.
Big play down the middle of the field, and another touchdown for Marco Gonzalez. as Royale has his 4th touchdown pass of the night, and it's another Illini touchdown.
Yeah, we knew it was going to happen. This Bearcats defense is just getting worn down with Illinois attacking them in every direction possible. It was only a matter of time for another big play downfield.
So Stevens in chat before that play said Royale has been responsible for 10 touchdowns in 2 weeks. Too early to talk about freshman of the year. And then just like that, he puts up touchdown number 11. And he hasn't turned the ball over yet. And I'm not going to be responsible for broadcaster jinx. I'm reading what Bill Stevens said in chat. So if he turns it over on his next play, that is not on me, Illini fans. And this one returned for a 20-yard gain here for Cincinnati. They'll start at their own 24.
Yeah, and I mean, we could talk about how Josiah Henry hasn't had a fumble at all this season either yet, Murph.
Illinois has been extremely efficient offensively here through the first 2 weeks, and their defense has been pretty darn good as well. Brock Stone with the sack on that play. It'll be 2nd down and 14.
Yeah, the defense is starting to get clicking with the offense and just shutting down anything that this Bearcats offense is trying to do.
And you can see the conversation in chat, and I will echo Steven's comment. Cincinnati's game plan was on point all night long. Moochie's going to lose 5 here on the screenplay. But they just ran out of gas, especially later in this ball game with Josiah Henry able to run the football late in the game. That wears down any defense. Cincinnati just kind of ran out of gas. They did great most of the game slowing down that running game.
It's a tough offense to go against, Murph. Everywhere you look is explosion, left and right and center. And they're doing a great job of it.
And Tomlin Bettis knocks that one down, incomplete, 4th and 19. And again, the defense from Illinois as well, we're giving all kinds of credit to this offense, but Cincinnati held to 7 points here in this one with 7:44 to go. And now the special teams trying to get in on the action is Gentry, good for 11 on that return.
Yeah, we'll see what their offense can come out with. They're starting in Bearcat territory. Do they go slow, or are we still going to see the high power?
You got Henry in the backfield, tight end in motion. They're going to throw it again across the middle, complete, and it's Ace Shepard for 11 and another 1st down.
Yeah, that looks like they're going foot all the way down on the gas, Murph. Great job by getting the receivers open. Good combination of routes. The Cincinnati defense is just a little too gassed right now. They're getting caught lacking.
Offset eye here for the Illini, and it's Henry stretching it near side. And again, Cincinnati not going to go down without a fight. Henry only able to pick up 2, swarmed under by the Bearcat defense.
Absolutely. Henry is on 22 rushes so far tonight. 29 is 3rd most in a game for Illinois. And you want to take a hazard at who holds that record?
I'm gonna guess Josiah Henry.
You're right, Mark.
You know, I'm not great at trivia, but that one was like lobbing a beach ball up there. You're not gonna miss that very often. 3rd and 3 here for Illinois. Under some late pressure, nice pick up there late, and this one across the middle and into the end zone goes Thomas Banks for another Illini touchdown.
Illinois is not giving any mercy right now to Cincinnati. They're going downfield, and they say they are really going for that Freshman of the Year award for Royale.
Royale is lighting it up, but Stevens again in chat brings up a good point. Henry hasn't broke 100 yards yet tonight. There's 6:48 to go. He's close. He's over 90 yards, but really the Cincinnati run defense has kind of forced Illinois to throw the football here more than maybe that they would really want to, although their freshman quarterback, Noir Royale, has done an excellent job. And again, their defense back out on the field. They've only given up 7 tonight. They only gave up 10 a week ago. So looking to stay as close to perfect as you can possibly get here early on in the season. And a big hit knocks that one free.
Yeah, and if you look at Friedman's stats right now, 19 for 34, it looks bad, Murph, but a lot of times he's hitting his receivers. They're just getting hit harder by this Illinois defense.
They had some drops early on, some big plays, big hits, and late knockdowns of the football from that Illini defense has, like you said, it's kind of skewed Friedman's stats a little bit. He's made some good throws. Illinois has just made some better plays on the back end. 3rd and 10. This one complete underneath, and it's Lyde. He's had a pretty decent game. 5 catches, 36 yards for Lyde, averaging better than 7 a catch. Could not get to the marker there. It'll be 4th and 2.
The speedster, I really thought he was actually going to get that, Murph. Good shoestring tackle to bring him short of the first down.
Wow, Matt Patricia calling plays. That's a little bit rough. You kind of ran into a buzzsaw here. This Illinois defense, no joke. I mean, we've talked at length about how good their offense is, and they've shown it. But their defense, again, you've got to take your hats off to this defense. They've held 2 opponents now, as of right now, to 17 total points. Henry still looking for the century mark.
Yeah, we talked all offseason about how good this Illinois offense was, but this defense is showing that they are no slouches either. They've been playing amazing so far this season.
And a catch and run from Marco Gonzalez. Just a little swing pass to Gonzalez, and he turns it upfield. Made one man miss, and he's up over 100 yards now.
Yeah, they're just trying to get all the stats out to all their players, and fair hat to them. Illinois came out with a game plan, and they executed it absolutely perfectly, and the scoreboard shows that.
As we're ticking under 6 minutes to go here, 5:40 to play. There's Henry still looking for that 100-yard mark. Won't get it on that carry. It'll be 2nd down and 8. He's up to 97 yards.
Hey, Stevens, how much for you not to hand the ball off to Henry again tonight? Just let me know.
Just to see him come up a little bit short. Although Cincinnati, they're going to have something to say about that. They don't want to give it up. And this one, deep shot downfield, and Royale was hit as he let it go, and that might have caused that one to go off target. It'll be 3rd and 8.
Receiver was wide open. He was going to just walk right into the end zone, Murph. Good job to get a hit on the quarterback and make him overthrow that.
Because 3rd down and 8, they're going to throw it here. They're going to take the shot into the end zone. Open receiver. It is Jessica Stevens, her 2nd of the night, and it's another Illini touchdown.
I guess at this point, Royale's just playing batting practice because he said, if I missed it once, I'm going to hit it again. Delivers it right to the same spot, able to get his receiver into the end zone.
So 52-7 here after this extra point. And Stevens already, Simirage telling Stevens he got a shot at the Natty, and Stevens, being as humble as he is, not going to look past USC. They've got a big test tonight. Do the Trojans on Twitch at 8:30. They take on Penn State on the road. Penn State put it to Oklahoma State in week 1, so that should be a good one. And we've got a good one on YouTube here as well at 8:30. Baylor and Oregon, both teams looking to improve off of week 1 results. Baylor put up big rushing yards in week 1. They'll look to do it again tonight. And Friedman throws this one incomplete. It is 2nd down and 10.
Just to remind everyone, Murph, the over was set at 76.5. We are just 5 points shy of the mercy rule. So that 600,000 that bet on the over, they're probably sweating pretty good right now.
They're going to need Cincinnati to score a touchdown here. And they face a 3rd and 6 right now, and they have not done well on 3rd downs. Screenplay, Mucci, did they get some blocking in front of them? They need 1. They got it. 1st down. Mucci breaks a tackle, and he gets it out to the 39 on a 15-yard reception.
Well, Mucci doing what he can for his team to get them rolling. A little bit late, but great screen, able to get the 1st down, keep this drive going, and let Cincinnati get some more looks at their offense to see what they can improve into next week.
And there's a stat line for you. With that 15-yard reception, Moochie's average on 6 catches is now 0. So those screens have been shut down by Illinois all night long. That one finally broke free, and that one incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, you know, 1st down, let something happen, try to make it, don't put it into harm's way. 2nd down, you've got to be a little bit more cautious.
Draw play, Moochie, and he's got 9. It'll be 3rd down and 1 coming up as Moochie now just over 50 yards on 11 carries.
Yeah, and, you know, quiet night from Moochie. Really, we haven't seen anything big besides that 3rd down, but he's doing work on the ground.
And Caleb Powell going to pick up a yard, but just short of the 1st down. And so Cincinnati, well, they're going to go for it here. Just on their own side of midfield, 4th and 1. It's Powell in the backfield, not Moochie. He's got the football, and he's got the 1st down and a little bit more still, and now is whistled down after a gain of 5 and moving the chains.
Yeah, they're getting some different looks on their offense, trying to see what works and what doesn't, helping them prepare for game plan next week.
Blake Davis with the tackle on that 4th down play, and now over the middle and complete. Jackson Mitchell holds on through the contact, and that was a nice catch as he was hit hard by Blake Davis.
Yeah, I wasn't sure he was going to bring that one down, but they said he did. Great job by Davis trying to break that pass up, but even better hold by Mitchell.
So now as we tick down to 3.5 to play here in the ball game, 5 wide receivers out there for the Bearcats. Friedman going to throw again, complete, and it's Sullivan for 5. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Good little out route pickup, half the yards to gain. Spread the ball out, let this defense start spreading out. At some point, though, you've got to take a shot at the end zone to get some points.
And this one thrown near side, just a little swing route to Moochie, and he is met right where he caught it and dropped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3, and that was just his Hall on the hit.
Yeah, good stuff up there by Hall. Able to get his hands on the receiver, not let him break through and get more yards, holding him to a long 3rd down here.
And so 5 wide look on 3rd and 8. Across the middle, complete 1st down yardage. It's Patrick Sullivan again for 10 yards. Move the chains for the Bearcats.
They're rolling on this drive, Murph. I wish they could have done this, you know, all game long because they're making the plays and they're finding their receivers open.
Friedman 7-step drop, tucks, runs inside the 10, inside the 5, and brought down after a 16-yard run at the 3-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for Cincinnati.
Yeah, they're knocking on the door right now, trying to get some more points before the end of this game. And this game plan that they're coming into now, being down, is looking really good.
And we'll see if they can punch it in. 2 receivers and a tight end. And Powell behind the fullback, and he's got it to the 1-yard line, and that'll be it. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Man, we almost had some walk-on love happening, Murph. Great job by him to get right up to the end zone.
Goal line formation, Moochie back in the backfield, dotting the I. He's got it, and he's got the end zone. It's a Bearcat touchdown.
You know, usually we're used to the walk-ons being the vultures, Nate. But here we go, Moochie vulturing it from the walk-on. I bet he's happy about that one.
Yeah, he'll take it, but it's late in the ball game. Cincinnati showing some pride there, driving it downfield, putting one in the end zone, 52-14. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And so we're still at 66. So that over, what is it? What'd you say it was, 76 or 72?
76.5.
76.5. So the over still in jeopardy here of not hitting. But Cincinnati helped out those bettors, and with 2:08 to go, who knows? We might see some more fireworks. And Illinois, their offense has put up plenty of fireworks here tonight, Logan.
Absolutely, and they're in great field position to keep it up. We'll see if they hand the ball off or they keep going down.
Well, there's Henry. He's got the first down and more. And there he's over the 100-yard mark as he gets it down inside the 25. And there he is, 25 carries, 114 yards.
Now we see exactly why Murph Stevens just admitted in chat that he bet the over.
Well, even a touchdown here wouldn't get us to the over. We'd still be a little bit short. We'd need Cincinnati to get downfield and put one in the end zone before time expired. And Henry picks up 7 on first down right up the middle. And right now, Illinois in clock-killing mode.
Yeah, we are 3 rushes away with Henry from him tying his 3rd place in the Illinois record books for a single game rushes.
And he's got one here, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage and dropped in the backfield. Nice play, Kyoko Rivers, his 6th tackle, first in the backfield. And that play was set up by Zach Branstead.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to get that record for Henry, as this is probably going to be the last play.
Final snap of the ball game. Henry does have it, and he's got the first down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal, but that will wrap it up as they will be able to let the clock run out right there. Will Davis makes his 8th tackle to close out the ball game, and the number 4 Illini have taken this one 52-14. Logan, good game early on. Illinois ran away with it. Let's start wrapping this one up.
Yeah, it was a battle of question marks with these 2 teams, Murph, and one came out saying and solidifying what they were saying about themselves. Illinois played a complete ball game, both sides of the ball. Cincinnati defense looked amazing early on, just couldn't quite bring it in later on. Just got to go back to the drawing board and try not to get down so fast.
Once again, your final score, 52-14, Illinois over Cincinnati here in Champaign, Illinois. With that, I'd like to say thank you to our associate producer, Austin Crow, executive producer, Mike Peters, and, of course, my broadcast partner, Logan Mitchell, for all of tonight's action. And on behalf of our entire broadcast crew, I'm Nate Murphy. You've been watching the CFSL, presented by PX1 Sports right here on YouTube. Don't go anywhere. 8:30 Central Time. We've got Baylor and Oregon here on YouTube, and over on Twitch, it's USC traveling to Penn State. So grab your snacks. Come on back. You got 2 great ones on deck, and we will see you there, everyone.